Hello, everyone. Look who's here. She's in the picture. No more. Okay. She's moved. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. Can I show you? Yeah, where she is. There we go. Look at that. She's in her bed thinking about maybe having a snooze. Welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's so lovely to see you all here. And yeah, I've been having a wonderful week. A wonderful week. I'll tell you all about it in a moment. So yes, hello everyone. Hi Janie. Hi Brenda. Hi Jan. Ivy. Hello Feroza. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello Rachel. Penny. Hello. How are you? Daniel, hello. Maria, hi. Suzanne, Lynn, Ingrid, hello. Monica, goedenavond. Julie, oh my goodness, look at that. So many. Hi, Angel, how are you? Hi, Linda, Cynthia. Yeah, Kimberly, hi. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. Hi, Veronica, hello. Sandra, yeah, I hope you're having a nice cup of tea. I have hibiscus tea. Yes, the hibiscus tea came out of the cabinet again. Oh my goodness. I've been having so much of that ginger tea. I really need to use these up as well. So that's what I'm having tonight. Oh, Angel, the best way to party, the best way to have a nice evening just for yourself, just quietly crochet. Fabulous. Blind dip and a cup of tea. What more do you want? What more do you want? Bonsoir, Monique. Thank you, Janet. Yes, the vintage blanket. Oh, let me put this out of the way because that's right. Layla's, the vintage blanket has been such a hit. I am so pleased that people are liking it. And to be honest, do you know what? It's the easiest thing. When I designed it, I thought I want to find a way to create a blanket that's easy, that will work up quickly, and that you just know. You do not have to go and, find a pattern, look at a pattern, read the pattern, You've got your 15 balls, make a granny of 15 rounds. A granny of 15 rounds is easily made. Easily made. Oh, Monica, gelukkige verjaardag. Oh, en dit is je verjaardag vooravond. Oh, wat fijn. So yeah, that's why. And I've seen people make one already. So it's so addictive to make these big tiles, and making small ones is all very well, but it's always stopping, starting, stopping, starting. This one, I could make a tile in an evening, basically. So, hi, Jetty. Well, I am originally from Belgium, but now I've been living in the UK for quite a while. So, yeah, there you go. That's in a nutshell. Yes, I mean, it's, as a go-to pattern, yes, yes, rows are easy. Yes, small squares are nice to do as well. But a go-to pattern that will grow quickly, that will be able to just, go for it. Lovely, lovely way. Thank you, Linda. Yeah. Yeah, Tina, exactly. Yeah. Tara Lynn, what do you do with your yarn when you don't crochet anymore? What do you mean you don't crochet anymore? Who's not crocheting anymore? Yes, yes, indeed, Angel. That is very true. The blue-green one is gorgeous, that one. Yeah, do post pictures. We do want to see them. Okay. If you are on Facebook, if you're in our group, please, please do do post pictures. Don't pay, you don't have to pay. Do post pictures because we are all so curious. We really, really need to see what you're making. Okay. Cinnamon tea, fabulous. Fabulous. Ah, the weather. Oh, that's good. At least you've got something that's going for you. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Jam. Not crush. Well, the thing is, I have got. Yes, that's probably what she means. Yes, I have. In the video that I posted on Friday, there was lots and lots of ideas of what to do with your scrap yarn. And yes, I mean, there are situations where you might have to give it away, where you have to get rid of it, or where you're giving it from someone else and it's just too much. So there are situations like that where you can donate it or give it away. You never know what happens when you feel ill, when you're ill or whatever. But of course, there are ways to use up your yarn and not actually crocheting with it. You see, look what I've made. Ta-da! Look at this. So I've used up so much yarn in making a tassel garland. And look how festive and how lovely that is. See? So, you can use up your yarn without actually crocheting with it. Now, can you see that wreath here? That's not crochet. That is not crochet. You'll have to wait until next week because, I'll tell you all about how I made this. So, you don't always have to crochet with it. You can make something with it. You can use it up without actually crocheting. So that's why I wanted to do that video, just to say, look, there's other things you can do with your yarn. You don't have to crochet with it. So of course, um, next week we have the tassels and the wreath, and then the week after we have 2 projects where you are crocheting with it. So it's a little bit different. I did want to post these projects because it's using yarn, and tassels. Tassels. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed by tassels. So yes, when I had the idea, why didn't I think of this before? Honestly, somebody should have said, why don't you make a tassel garland, Anja? I loved making that tassel garland. And yes, Fiona, that garland there is one of the projects coming up, not next week, but the week after. So that garland is a new garland for using up your stash, and then some of the things as well for gift wrapping that we can do with our non or crochet. Dankjewel Miranda. Dit is the Gold Hill. Oh, my tassel got caught. This is the Gold Hill, which I made last summer. And it's such a lovely shawl. It's really lovely and lacy. So do go and have a look at that lookbook even. A lookbook filmed in 32 degrees heat. And then also, of course, a tutorial. Yes, Bridget, it's a new dress. I wore this in the video on Friday as well, so I thought I might as well wear it now. It's from Fat Face. I love it. It's really, and it's sort of, yeah, it's good for my shape. Let's not go there. Oh. Finita, welcome. Yes, addicted. That's the best word. That's the best word. Addicted, obsessed, enthusiastic about, Mm. The basket. This basket, no, I made that right before the autumn walk, Cal. I went and made this basket. It's huge, but I use that basket to put all my blankets in to store them on top of my cabinet during the week. So it's out of Layla's way. The party, Beth. Well, actually, yes. We've not celebrated properly just yet. We will though. We will. Okay. There's several things that we are doing. But there's also several things that we have no control over. And there's another thing that I have done this week, which is so exciting. Exciting. Okay. So when you reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, they reward you or they award you a play button. Okay. So a silver play button. And of course, when you reach your 100,000 subscribers, you can apply for it. So last week, Dirk looked up how to apply for it because I said, I wonder how it's done. But of course, I hadn't had the time during the weekend to look it up. And so he brought me the website that I had to go to. And I went to it. And you have to have your channel checked before you get a code, and that code you then using for applying for the silver button. So Joe, yes, you're losing stitches. You've got to make sure you don't actually lose stitches. Make sure you use stitch markers on the side and keep counting your stitches. But if you've lost a lot, unfortunately, you have got to undo it. You've got to undo it. No. Jan, no. A baby cannot have too many blankets. Have you made them a play blanket yet? So on Tuesday, I went on to that website and I applied for my silver button. But of course, they have to check your channel. So I set everything in motion so that they could check my channel. And then, when I did that, they said, yes, it can take up to 10 days before they come back to you to say, yes, indeed, you have reached the 100,000 subscribers. But also, what they check actually is that it's original content, is that everything is in good standing. You're not swearing, you're not, doing political things and stuff like that. They also check to see if there is a copyright strike. So for example, with the music that you use, if you've used somebody else's music and stuff like that, Deborah, the silver button is the award that YouTube gives you when you reach 100,000 subscribers. So all those things I know are fine because I use a special music, copyright-free music. I pay to use the music. I make all my content. All my content is unique. It's for me. I've created it, so I don't copy. I don't do anything that's not allowed. So anyway, so it was going to take 10 days for them to William, oh my goodness, a fragrance. I don't know what it would be. The smell of yarn? So it was going to be 10 days for them to get back. And guess what? I did it on Tuesday. They came back last night during the night. So of course this morning I found the email saying, yes, you have passed. Your channel is in good standing. It's eligible for the silver award. So of course, no, Fran, it's not automatic. It's certainly not automatic. So this afternoon, I applied for it because, of course, they gave me the code. So I went to the website that they gave me, put in the code, gave them the title of what they wanted it to say. So I said Ophelia Talks and my address. And now, 2 to 3 weeks wait. So I've posted a picture of my sort of reply mail to say that actually I have applied for it in the Facebook group. So do go and have a look at that, because I was going to tell you how all that worked. So yes, I have applied for it. So now it's waiting for that. So of course, when that arrives, I will be filming the unboxing and everything. Probably, also a bit of a live on Facebook, things like that. So we will see how it all progresses. So that is part, of course, of the celebrations. And of course, once we have that play button, that's when we will do some more celebrating, of course. Thank you. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, Fran, everything's okay. And so it's going to go ahead. Yeah. And of course, I'm gonna have to create space. Where am I gonna hang it? I've had such fun decorating my wall. Where am I gonna hang it? Anyway, isn't it a lovely problem to have, eh? Why would no, it won't change, Rhonda. Of course not. What's behind my head? Oh, that plant. Oh my goodness. Do you see that plant there? Well, last night, Layla and I were in the sofa there under the light, and we were crocheting, and I was watching something, and I had my earphones on because Dirk was already asleep. And all of a sudden, we had a scare. I haven't even told Dirk this. The plant dropped this on the floor. Layla was like, "Ooh!" And I went, "Ooh!" And my crochet went, "Ooh!" Oh my goodness. It took us 5 minutes to calm down and to find this thing. Now, you know me and plants. It's not a good sign, is it? If this falls down, probably. Is it? Do you think it's a good sign? I haven't even looked in the rest of the plant. No, I don't think it's a baby plant because I think this is not so healthy. Can I, Angel, though? I know, Ingrid, I know. I think there's too much. Monica, ik denk dat ik ze te veel water geef. Are you sure this is a baby? Because I'm thinking this has no root. That can't be a root, surely. Is this a root? Okay. Okay. I shall put it in a glass of water. We'll see. I mean, it took Layla 5 minutes to calm down as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll try. I'll try and put it in some water. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you, darlings. Thank you. In water. Okay. Okay. So I'm glad I kept it then because, it was like plonk down. It made a racket. Layla was like, woo. So yes, we were that that woke us up actually. Oh my goodness, Deborah, that must have been a scare if a shelf falls off your wall. Okay, right. Yeah, it's aloe vera. I didn't think I had to give it that much water. I think I've given it too much, but Karanjit, I just buy it in a box of tea bags. I think that you can find it in shops, but yeah, not everybody, not everywhere has it, but you can find it. Um, what was the question, Susan? Yes. Well, we don't really give out any color lists for our packs. Certainly not when they first come out, because of course that's our speciality and that's what makes us unique. So we want to just keep that to ourselves until, of course, it arrives at your house. But nothing is going to stop you from just looking really well and trying to figure out what the colors are. That's what I used to do before I had all this yarn, before I had the channel. Whenever I saw a nice colorway, I would just try and figure it out. So that's part of our thing. But of course, very soon we will be, and this is part of all our celebrations as well. Very soon we will be selling the 100 colors of Starcraft Special DK. So that's of course also why I posted that video about using up your scraps. Start using up your scraps, start finishing your projects, start getting ready for the projects with the 100 balls that are a possibility. Because from the moment that we launch all those colors, of course, you can make up your own packs. Of course, we are still going to be making packs. We are still going to be selling packs because I loved packs when I was a crocheter. Normally, a normal crocheter, buying packs from elsewhere. So we'll always have color packs. Well, Jan, we have not done the giveaway yet because, of course, that is happening as well. But yes, we have the 100 colors in stock at the moment, but only a couple of sets because StarCraft itself is running out of colors. So some colors are out of stock until the end of February. So that's why we are not rushing to put everything on the website because we are not able to stock some colors. So that's a bit of we can't do anything about that. It's just the way it is. So hopefully by the end of February, we will have used up lots of our stash and we will be ready for that big launch. So that's when we will do the giveaway as well, of course, the 100 balls of Starcraft Special DK giveaway for, of course, the 100,000 subscriber party. Yes, I mean, I don't, I do give away the colors somewhere, somehow, somewhere, but not in a proper list, not somewhere sort of. Natasha, I am in the UK. So, of course, our website is also going to be in pounds. So do make sure you realize if you do go to our website that this one, the prices you see are in pound sterling, okay? And that you see, how much it's going to be in your own currency before you actually press that button so you know how much you're spending. Like the color, yes, of course, once the Cowl comes out, then all the colors are there. So, I do give them away, obviously. Thank you, Jay. Yes, I do try to make sure there's a lovely background for the lives. And now that I'm a little bit further away from the wall, I can have lots and lots of things in the background, and that makes it so, so nice. And for me as well, I'm looking at myself, but I'm also looking at, everything that you're seeing, and I just love doing that. Yeah, I mean, of course, yes, if you have to save up for the packs or if you have to save up for your yarn, get a system going, get a regular way of saving up a little bit of money here and there. And before you know it, you will have an amount or, the amount for the pack. So work it all out, see how much it costs, budget, and get, lift, it's a nice thing to work towards, or to say, okay, I'm not going to buy that sweet, but I'm going to put that money towards yarn. Hey, it's good for the figure as well. you know? Um, so, it's I'm on a diet, but no way, Pedro, am I giving up on yarn. Well done, Deborah. Well done. Hi, Yasin. Hello. Jackie, this is always available forevermore. So it's live now, but you can watch again in the afterlife. So the minute it finishes, you can go back to the sign. Yes, there is an email sign up on our website. We do not spam you with emails. We really don't. We really need to send more emails. We really do. If we get one email a month out, that's a lot. It's just my husband and I, Dirk and myself. The two of us. It's we are doing so many things, and sometimes he says, "Oh, I really need to send an email," and I'm thinking, "Yeah, but it just hasn't happened because there's so many things happening, so many orders coming in as well. So he looks after all of that. So yes, I mean, we do not spam you, but we will, of course, keep you posted on the main things and what's happening. So it is worth having that subscription to our email, because we also try and show some pictures of some of our subscribers, some of our people who are in the Facebook group, and the lovely things they have made there. And it's always nice if we can take a lovely picture and put that in the email as well. So that's why also I'm asking, make sure you take lovely pictures, because you never know, you might feature in that rare email that we do send out. We really need someone. We need to hire someone to write emails for us. Yes, Jay, my husband. Yes, indeed, we work together. It's great that we can do this. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's yeah, it's never ending. Oh, Claudia, he hasn't been able to check his mails this weekend, so I don't know whether he's received your recipe, but I'm sure he will print it off if he has, so we can have a look at it. Okay, so I'm sorry you haven't had a reply or anything like that, but at the weekend, Dirk does go out to work, so there's less things happening on Saturday and Sunday, but he'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Yes, Claudia, I'm sure he will find it and he will share it with me. Yes, Rafaela. Am I lucky though? Am I? Because sometimes, what it's like. No, the thing is, it's good that he's out of the house on Saturday and Sunday, so I can do my filming and it's quiet. But yeah, no, I mean, it's great to be able to work with him, and for him as well. It's great that we're doing things together. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Claudia, you're more than happy. Come over. Come over. Where are we? Well, what am I? Yes. So about the patterns as well, I see some people are asking for written patterns. Again, it's one of those things. Some things I write the written pattern for, like the cowls and the more intricate things, but things like the vintage blanket, I just thought it was simple enough to keep it with the video. I simply haven't found the time to write up the pattern. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that I don't write patterns for all the things I do, but I just do not have the time. I also work during the week. So for me, I am working throughout the day. Every evening, I'm working on the channel. Every weekend, I'm working on the channel. I don't have a weekend. I don't have a day where I'm doing nothing, right? The days that I am not working for my work, I am filming, I am crocheting, and I'm designing. So, yes, the moderators do look after the Facebook group very, very well. They reply to so many questions. They help people out there. And that is, it's wonderful. I would not be able to do that on my own. They do a wonderful job in the Facebook group, and it's wonderful to have them. And I have to thank them very, very often. I do actually, I do thank them, but I want to thank them again for everything that they do, because they do a wonderful job in there. But having said that, they have also told me that you guys are helping each other. And do you know what? I think that's fabulous. That is just so nice that you guys are helping each other. And that is what it's all about, right? Sometimes even the moderators say, yeah, but somebody else replied to that. And it's wonderful. I just love the way we have that community there. And it's such a lovely group. If you're not in it just yet, do go and have a look, because it's a wonderful community there. Very, very nice. Yes, indeed, Angel. She does a really good job, Julie and Chris and Karen and Zoe as well. Yeah. Thank you, Megs. I am so happy that that's what you think of our group. Yes, the best and nicest group on Facebook. It's a small group. We grow organically. So I only mention go and join the group. We don't sort of do anything else. We don't start promoting it, or, whatever you can do. Growing slowly and. Oh my goodness, Jan. Oh, what a fabulous idea. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be ready by then. But, write out a sort of a voucher, a voucher. That will work. Yes. Wendy, yeah, of course you and your husband are in the group. Welcome, Jeff, to the group. Are you here tonight as well, Jeff? Do you like the shawl? Had you seen it before? And yeah, Jeff, I think you will have to, because we're going on that dinner date. I think to make up with Wendy, I think you're going to have to get her the 100 balls. I'm sure you're going to. Nothing can be done about that. So keep that in mind, eh? Yes, Jamie. How do you choose? Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know how I do it. It's I suppose I have got a particular way of choosing, and I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll put it in a video once. I have to think the next time I do it, I'll try and do it more consciously so I can tell you. Okay? Yeah. Arlene, it's worth it. It's certainly worth it. Open a Facebook profile, keep it simple. There's no need to give away any information. You don't need to post too many details. And then you can be in groups of things that are interesting to you. Somebody asked, do I knit, and where did I learn to crochet? I learned to crochet in primary school. Yes, our teacher taught us how to crochet. It was horrendous. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But it's one of those things like riding a bike, isn't it? You learn, you hate it, you fall, you hurt yourself. You hate it even more. With crochet, it was the same thing. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it because my best friend, who's also called Anja, her stitches were so lovely and even and uniform, and mine were like all over the place, and I just hated it. So now, so many years later, I picked it up again and I love it. It's like I said earlier, it's riding a bike. You don't lose it. You can ride a bike and then you don't do it for a long time. And then, of course, you know, when you do pick it up again, it's easy. You will remember how to do it. And then with crochet, the same thing happened. All I did was just pick it up again, try a few things out, and off I went, and I loved it. I really, really did. And then I found out, of course, that yes, evenness and uniform stitches comes with practice, practice, practice. Doing it every day, doing it for hours and hours, and again and again and again. Angel, yes, I would love to do that. I would love to do that, and that will happen at some point. At some point in the future, maybe, yes, we will do a giveaway where one of you can choose the colors of a color pack. It would be a lovely concept to do, but again, yeah, too many things going on at the moment. Okay. Ja, Monica, indeed. Op school was het moeilijk om dat te leren, maar met de oma, ja, natuurlijk, met de oma wel, hè. Of course, my grandma was always crocheting, my mum crochets. So, yeah, I mean, me not crocheting would have been a real shame. So, when I picked it up again, my mum also picked it up again. Not that she'd ever stopped, but she was also doing other crafts. But then she sort of started looking at it again and said, "Oh, Anya's doing this. She's got a way to find color packs," because this is how it started, you see. When Jan, oh my goodness, Jan. She is trying. She is trying, bless her. When my mum and I then realized, yes, I'm back into crochet, mum is back interested, started up again, we found these color packs, and that was a revelation for us. A true revelation, like, you can buy a pack of yarn, it all goes together, and it makes a blanket, you know? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful concept. But then, of course, after a while, we bought all the packs that were available on the interwebs. Yes, and that's where I got the idea, of course, of making sure that in my web shop, there's always going to be color packs. Thank you, Kiranjit. Thank you. Sandra, I don't have any brothers and sisters, no, and they don't Obviously, they don't crochet. But yeah, Karen, I am thinking about that. Yes, the ring, see? I am thinking about making a color pack that will show the colors of my ring, the ring that I always wear when I am, you know, when I film the tutorials. So we will see. We will see. Jam. Honestly. Anna, I think I have a Tunisian crochet tutorial on the site. It was a Christmas special little square to show you the technique. So do go and have a look at that. But other than that, I haven't done any, no. So, Jan, no wonder your battery's low. It's because you're shouting all the time. Calm down and it will last longer. You're just sending too many messages. Oh my goodness. Ah, isn't it lovely that I can laugh with all of you? Okay. Well, not a triangle. Natasha, I have the Pirate Cove poncho. That's not a triangle. It's a rectangle. Pirate Cove poncho, Anja. Make sure you remember every time you want one of my tutorials, put Anja after what you've put in the search bar and it will give you my tutorials. Okay? Do go and remember that because that's a great way to find my videos. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Right. So I've written down what I have to say because it was too much. Too much. So, really, this week, of course, we are all about using up our scraps. And yes, of course, Ivy, where else? Yes, Fran, we have great fun here on a Sunday. Yes, it is a very quick one and very straightforward. It uses Aran thickness, Natasha, and it's a 4 repeat. It's a 4 row repeat, and it's ever so quick to do, and it works really, really lovely. Plus, there's 3 ways to wear it. See, and you need buttons, 6 buttons. Oh wow! Fiona says I wore one of my Pirate Cove ponchos to a yarn shop opening. Fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, so there's also a little bit of a like what I call lookbook at the front and at the end of the video. And the reason why this poncho is called Pirate Cove is because part of the beach in Exmouth is actually called Pirate Cove. And a guy who lives in Exmouth, he comes down every so often and he puts the stones in the word Pirate Cove on the beach. And I'd seen that there. And when I went, this was at a time we were always going for an evening walk. And I was always chilly and I thought, I need a poncho. And I looked down and I saw that he'd put the letters there again, Pirate Cove. And I thought, I need a Pirate Cove poncho. And that's where that name came from. So, 16th blanket. Wow, Nydia, well done. So yes, all the information will be in that video. But just to explain to you where the name came from. Oh, yeah. yeah. Who says that? Where do you want to work? Excuse me. What is my problem? I am drowning in yarn. Absolutely drowning. Because, I already have my 100 balls. So, of course, I've had to empty a cabinet. I've had to put it all. I've got all the yarn that was in a full cabinet. All the yarn out of there is now elsewhere. And I've put 100 extra balls into the crochet lounge and filled up that cabinet again. Oh my goodness. It took 11 minutes. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. And of course, yes, I am already starting with creating things with those 100 balls because, I have to be able to justify you buying the 100 balls, or maybe you have to justify it to yourself or to someone else, to a pet. So, yes, I want to make sure that I give you plenty of ideas of what to do with these 100 balls. And so, yeah, I've already got them. It will be a while, Angel, because Derek is still working on you have to put every color, every ball is a different product. So he has to put 100 products on the website. So that's taking a while. And then, of course, he has to create the 100 as well. So there's quite a few products to be added to the website. And yeah, you guys have been keeping him too busy, basically, by ordering all the other packs. So all he's been doing this week is packing up packs. Well, not packing the packs, but because we do them when they arrive, so they're all with the 15 balls together. But he then takes them, wraps them, puts the address on, things like that. It takes time. So he's been doing that, and it's been taking a lot of time because every time he thought he'd caught up, there was another lot of orders. So yes, all I'm saying is it will happen. Hopefully before the end of the month. But in the meantime, create some savings so you can save up for them. Start using up those whips. Maybe see if you can save some money by not buying sweets or something like that, so you can do number one again. Save up. So you've got some time. Oh, empty some shelves. Very important. Empty some shelving for you to put them. So there we go. Yes, they will be available. I will tell you when they are available, but unfortunately, Dirk has been too busy packing up and sending out all your parcels. Hopefully, he'll have some time next week to put more products on the website. But yeah, we need a packer and a website developer, an email person. Yeah, food. Yeah, I know. And there's cooking to be done as well, And I daren't look down. I really need to hoover as well, which hasn't happened this week. But, I've applied for my silver button. Oh, Lynn. Oh, I mean, I'm so glad I have those billies because, we used to have our television cabinet there, which we took out because we weren't watching television, and I put a billy in there. Thank goodness I did that. So that's the cabinet with the 100 balls. Then I've got more boxes of those, those wooden crates. I've got those there with balls. Then I've got boxes there, those crates. Then I've got all the billies there. I'm so happy I've got all that because, otherwise it would be a disaster here. Sometimes I think maybe I could put a billy against that little wall here, but then it would stick out too much. I think it's not wide enough. But anyway, for now, it's fine. I can put add-ons to the billies. Maybe I'll have to go that way. Yeah, Layla was on the move. Can you hear that? She's eating. A billy is a bookcase type cabinet from IKEA. Yeah, it's an IKEA cabinet, not very expensive. It's a bookcase, and the thing is, it's just deep enough for a ball of yarn. So there is a little bit of space left, but the cabinets I had before were too deep. So they weren't deep enough for two balls, but they were far too deep for one ball. So I was having to hide balls behind it, and then you can't see what you've got. So these are less deep. They're just about a little bit more than the length of a ball, and that's ideal for for keeping them in. Also, the ones I bought are the ones with the lower doors. I've got doors on them, and they're blanked out, so they're white. So underneath I have like paperwork and my sewing machine and fabrics and other yarn, t-shirt yarn, cord and stuff like that. So everything that doesn't look very nice is hidden away, and it helps. It just makes it a little bit nicer, just to Yes, Debbie, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Karen, it is definitely happening, and I have started filming for it. But I'm just holding off on publishing the date because when I started ordering the yarn for it this week, like I said, Starcraft have run out of some colors, and unfortunately 2 colors they've run out of. So I'm hoping, so we can't start. So as it's just the 2 of us, we need to buy pack. So we buy like 40 an amount for 40 packs, and then we pack those, and then we put them in storage, and then so on. So every week, we have a small amount of color packs to make up. But the problem is that if they don't have them in stock, we can't just buy, a couple of hundred amount of yarn to then have in the house to then have to pack. It's just too much. So, I am holding off on that date for now. I'm not publishing it just yet. I'm not mentioning it just yet, just so that if there is going to be a big problem for those colors, well, I can't just swap it round, obviously. We'll just have to, shift it over by a week or something like that. Okay, so just to give us time as well to do some packing. But yeah, it will be March and April. So March for selling the pack and April for the cowl. But I'm not going to be able to just say the date just yet, just so that we've got, Yes, Fran. Obviously, the yarn was the colors were chosen for this cowl back in October. So, yeah, I have these waves of inspiration, and then it all happens. It comes together, and there we go, right? So, that pack was chosen. I have got another couple of packs here, which I'm trying out, so one of those might be the next cowl. Lynn, what is the next cowl? Well, a cowl is a crochet along. No, I'm not saying just yet. I'm not saying just yet. I meant yeah. So difficult choosing the colors. Yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not more difficult than the other packs. But yes, I mean, I like it to have a little theme and to all work out a little bit better maybe than the monthly pack. So yes, it's always a little bit more, you know. Yes, I know, Sandra. Billies are goats indeed. Yeah. This is the summer shawl that I made last year, and it's called Gold Hill. Gold Hill shawl. Yes, I mean, and actually, I've been looking at my 100 balls, just seeing them there. It's quite a thing, you know? Um, oh, wow. Welcome, Jessica. I'm so glad you could join us for the first time. And I do hope you will have a lovely time here. If you've only just joined, then do make an effort later on to come back to the start of this live when it's finished because you've missed a lot. Ah, right. So if there's no Mr. Darcy, will there be a Tom Cruise? Okay, I'll think about that. Yes, Jan, but there are some colors in those 100 that I've never used before, that have never appeared, in a pack. Isn't that amazing? We've made so many packs already and we still haven't used all the colors. Oh, now we're on to Tom Selleck. Yes, of course, Jan, of course. You can imagine the border to be whoever you would like to be. Look, she stopped using her capital letters. That'll use less battery. Ah. Yes, Wendy, there are plans. I am looking at the ring for inspiration and seeing if I can turn that into a color pack. She's back on the capital letters. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed, I did speak too soon. Ah. Yeah, so the picture I was going to share with you today, because I always show you some pictures. Hang on, yeah. Um, was of course this one here of the silver play button that I had applied for. So that's very exciting. Very exciting. Ah, she's put it on charge. Okay, so now you've got plenty of juice. You can use however many capital letters you want. Okay, I shall remember that. And this was me. This morning when I walked into town to go and get the mushrooms for dinner. Oh my goodness, it was such weather though. It was windy, it was raining, and as you could see, I was wearing my sunglasses because it was sunny as well. My hair was like everywhere. Unbelievable. Wendy, the silver play button is the award that YouTube gives you when you reach 100,000 subscribers. You do have to apply for it, and that's what I did this afternoon. I am so excited. Claudia, excellent. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. Yeah. Do you know what? It's our hobby, okay? If we want it, we can make sure we can make it happen, you know? We can make it happen. Because we'll have a bit of a drive and you can do something extra, just like you said. Fabulous. Look, There is Layla inspecting the background. I mean, Jessica, it all depends. Look, these were the mushrooms. It all depends on the yarn that you're using and your tension. So, Jessica, I have a video on the channel and it shows you how I make a little square, or no, circles. Isn't it circles? So I've made all the same circle, the same pattern with the same yarn, but with different hook. And you will see how different those circles are. And that way, you you can decide which fabric, which softness, how wholly you want it from trying that out. So do try, yes, Jana, circles, exactly. So do try that with some of your leftover yarns, some of your scraps. Make those circles using the different hooks and see what it feels like and which one was nicest to use and things like that. So it's worth making doing that little exercise. Yes, the gauge. Yeah, Christine, thank you. Aha, Natasha. Totnes in Devon. Wow, you're close. Fabulous. If you ever come down to Exmouth, do let me know. Always happy to meet up for coffee. Just like I did with Deborah. I met up with Deborah and I've met up with Bridgette as well quite often. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Angel. You asked me something earlier and I forgot. Did I reply? Oh, I miss. Thank you, Claudia. Anja is the queen of teas. I am good at it. Do you know what? Even Dirk doesn't escape my teasing. So, don't worry. I already bought our anniversary gift and I've been teasing him with that, but he won't open it. I want him to open it, but he won't. Honestly, he says he's waiting for the date. Okay, well, we'll have to wait then. Jan, yeah, I know, but maybe one day I'll be on the other side of the pond and then it won't be so expensive. See? Ah, does your aunt live in Exmouth? Well, Natasha, next time you come and visit her, make sure you have some extra time for me, okay? We will meet up. We will meet up. Yes, Kelly, always. She's always doing quality control. Honestly, it's her biggest job. Mm, Deborah, oh, how wonderful. Ours is the day after. Because that year, the Saturday was the 15th and the Friday was the 14th, and they don't marry on a on a Friday. So we had to wait until the day after. So in a way, we have two celebrations. First, we have Valentine, and then the day after, we have our anniversary. So yeah, it's always double celebrations. Chicago, Illinois. Okay, Chicago. Do you know what? Yeah, I've always wanted to visit Chicago, so there we go. Oh, nice, Melissa. Nice. Yes, it's the Gold Hill shawl. Make sure you use a really, really big hook to make it nice, loose, and lacy. Look at those holes. Yeah, I use a 3.5 for Starcraft Special DK. Normally, like for the vintage blanket here, I would have used a 3.5. But here, for this shawl, I did use quite a big hook because, excuse me, this is a kind of look kind of effect I wanted to achieve. And you can do that by changing your hook. Yeah. If you are on Facebook, do join the group, because we want to see your progress. We want to see your projects, of course, Ophelia Talks projects. And, if you get stuck, we can help you there. So that's a good place to be. Just checking. I think I've said everything. So yes, make sure that you are, for the videos this week, it's the tassels. And yes, I know, I have shown you how to make tassels before, but Kiranjit, I can't remember off the top of my head. Please do go and have a look at the video. I have so many projects with different hooks. I just can't remember this one for now. Here we have, oh, isn't it gorgeous though? I mean, and having something like this, which, to be honest, has, how should I say that? You've made it from leftovers. You've made it from yarn that was lying on your shelves, and you can decorate your, if you have a party, if you have a children's party, if you make a couple of those, it's so easy to hang them up. There you go, and you've done it. You can have this on hand. You can make it from not anything that you have. You don't even have to go and buy anything for it. You can just make it from something that you've got lying on your shelves. So yes, I've chosen a particular colorway, but as you can see, I've given them different colored bands, and that's what makes it so festive. Yes, I am. Okay. Let me get ready. My name is Anja, and I am addicted to making tassels. Yes, I openly admit it. I am an addict for making tassels. And I do apologize. I do apologize. This is not the only tassel making video coming your way. But after those have finished, I promise not to make them anymore. Okay, I will still use them, but I won't make videos about them. Exactly, Garland, exactly. Isn't it just so much nicer than, the paper or the plastic, or whatever else we're hanging up? This actually is quite okay. You can put it away, get it out again, bring it out for every party. They are exactly, and alcohol as well, Jan, or chocolate. Or chocolate. Yes, Melissa, that video is coming up next week. Tasselers Anonymous. Yes, Callan. But I've got this tassel here as well. Look. The famous bum tassel. The famous bum tassel. I love the bum tassel. Look. I've got a little bit of a, oh, look, there's a little thing hanging out, so I'll have to cut that off. Might as well do it straight away. Bum tassel repaired. Yes, so there we go. I mean, it's all good fun here on the channel, and I do realize that, probably you are working on a blanket. So for a change, we're making tassels. For a change. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Yes, I do have to go to the AT group, the Anonymous Tassels. Tassels Anonymous. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's start a spin-off Facebook group. Tassels Anonymous. Tasselers Anonymous. Janie, exactly. Yes. I pull that aside, I bring it to the front. TMI. TMI. Tassel teaser. Mrs. Bum Tassel. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I'll put that on my door. Mr. and Mrs. Bum Tassel. Mary Jo! 100 tassel challenge. Oh, my brain is going into overdrive. What do I know? What does TA mean? Jan, enlighten me. Oh no, Janie, no. Did you all? Oh my goodness, Megs. She says, did you all see her eyes light up? Do you know what? I'm getting very hot as well. Oh, the heating is on as well. Yeah, Tassel's Anonymous. Tasselers Anonymous, yes. Teacher's assistant, yeah, that's what it could. Ah! No, Jan. No, that's not what it means. It means Tasselers Anonymous. Oh my goodness. Jan, you are on a roll tonight. Bye-bye, Sandra. Yes, I'm going to go and say bye-bye now as well. Oh my goodness. We've had such fun. I mean, yeah. It wasn't the tea, Julie. It wasn't the tea. It was the 100 tassel challenge. I mean, what can I do? Can I turn this into a video? Can I? Thank you, Jan. We love you too, darling. We love you too. Ah, Jeff. Well, it's almost time to go, so I'll say good night to you, Jeff. And I hope you have a wonderful week with your Wendy. 100 tassel blanket. Oh, okay. It'd be hard to lie on the blanket or to. Gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have Jan's tea. Okay, yes. Tassel box invention. The thing is, Jan is on the juice. She's on the juice, so she can keep going for as long as you want. She's plugged in. Een randje met tassels, ja, Monica. Met van die kleine kwastjes. Hè? Kleine kwastjes. Ja, Joni, oh, what did you ask? I'm waiting for the tassels box. Yes. I don't. He's here now in his own right, Jeff. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, of course, in the children's school. Oh, wait, before you go. Wait. See, I haven't shown you everything. In Friday's video, I started something. Oh, Melissa, thank you. And look, this is what I made. So, a basket. So this was, the cake I caked up in that video. This is what it turned into. So a basket with one handle and Does it need explanation? I mean, I love the basket. It's a tassel basket. So yes, it's just the same pattern as the Stash Buster basket that I did a couple of whenever ago. And yeah, look, I made lovely multicolored tassels, and actually this was just the leftover yarn. So I made one tassel and then the other one I just used it up until it was gone. So all the yarn that I caked up is gone, and so that was my intention. And yeah, I'm going to give it away as a little present to a friend who has a daughter. She's about 11 years old, and I think she will like it for putting some of her things in her bedroom. So there we go. Yeah, Melissa, you could. Exactly. You could put a plant in it, but I like to put, I like to make sure that this is waterproof so that if I water my plants, they can drain into this. So you would have to put like a plastic insert in here before you put the plant in. Wendy, this is, how many strands did I do? 5 strands together. These are 5 strands together in these colors. I did that in, yeah, face scrubbies, exactly. I did that in Friday's video. So the video on what to do with your yarn stash. And yeah, that's what I made with it. Because I promised you I would show you what I made. I was trying to crochet while I was talking, but just, you know, that just would, yeah, a kashpo. Yeah, Melissa. Na kashpo. That just didn't work, did it? So it's DK, but it's 5 strands. So I just chose 5 colors, and I just put them together, caked them up, and then I started the video. No, it's Starcraft Special DK. This is all Starcraft, just out of my stash. Yes, of course, Wendy. That's what you meant. Yeah, DK is a number 3 weight for those who measure, or however you do that. Some yarn companies do it by numbers. So yes, it is a 3 weight. It's a tassel pot. So, right, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye, and I've had great fun. I was so happy you allowed me to talk about my tassel addiction, and I hope that from now on I can stop myself from filming any more videos to do with tassels. But of course, yes, some are still coming out. So the video on Wednesday is all about how to make tassels, these ones here. And the video on Friday is all about how to make this lovely little darling wreath with hand wound balls of yarn. Bye bye, everyone. I will see you next week. Bye. Bye. And Layla, is she asleep? Is she awake? She's awake. She's watching the candles. Bye, everyone. Bye. Where is my... Oh, never can I find that button. Bye.